Hi, you guys. So, let's go ahead and talk about business. What do you need to do to operate your own business? Let's make sure we all the way up. Okay. So, what do you guys need to do to make sure that you start a business the proper way and you did it correctly? A lot of times we get the impression that starting a business is just starting it. There's just anticipation to starting it, which could make you overlook the actual facts in dealing with the business. Okay, so the first rule 101, and I was supposed to do this class like 2 days ago, but I just got around to doing it today. But number one is mind your business. And that's not me being like in common slang. Mind your business. I mind you are your business. Mind, break your into you are. Mine, you are. And I just singularly add you or your business. You are your business. So that's mind your business. So in simplex, no matter what you do, when or how you do it, I want to remind you, you are your business. You are your clientele. You are your rapport. When you leave your mind from being at rest or just thinking, your first and your only job is to determine, are you dealing with personal matters or business matters? If you're stepping out of your rest zone and 95% you're choosing business, you're well on your way to success. Simply because if you turn all your personal moves and all your personal actions into strictly business actions, you'll start to now have an attraction just for business. Okay? So let's use, for example, not taking pen and paper for a short run to, a local grocery store. You may miss out on writing down a simple phone number that could have been a big business for your business. Simply changing small personal habits greatly increase your business success. Always remember to mind your business because remember, you are your business. You are your business. So mind you. I remind you, you're your business. You are your business. You within yourself. Your smile is your logo. You are your business. If you want to act as you are the owner of another business, then you need to be an owner of a business. And an owner of a business is, of course, dressed in appropriate attire, not lagging or, being seen or dressed a certain way while being out. You are your business. Yeah, I broke a nail, but it's all good. I'm going to get them fixed. But yeah, you are your business. Number 2, business 101. 2. The second rule of thumb to business is to be in communication with yourself. Don't jump into unknown water without taking the essential time necessary to help yourself before you help your business. People see rewards in another success of another, and a lot of times we yearn for the end results without thinking of the actual results and the actual work that has to be put in. People who are successful now did not tell you how they worked as a janitor or like they had a side hustle before You know what I'm saying? Before like you did get rich. A lot of people won't tell you the hard enduring things they had to suffer, you know? So you want to make sure mentally you have a mental space cleared out, and you want to make sure that you're in communication with yourself at all times. You know, the first one is mind your business. The second one is just being in communication with yourself, you know? And like, you want to be able to relate. You want to be able to relate to your own wants, because sometimes what we want is really not what we want, but what other people want for us, you know. And you know, if other people want other results for us, we tend to step out on other results, like how can I say it, like the faith of having other results, like having faith in other people results for you, because you feel that maybe what they want for you is more than, it'll be more producing than what you in your creativity could have produced for yourself, you know. So you want to make sure like you're always in communication with yourself. You want to make sure that mentally, spiritually, you're healthy, you know. You're healthy and you are mentally stable. You can deal with people, you know. If you know dealing with people doesn't really be in your favor that much, then you might want to do something that's virtual. You might want to do something where you're behind the scenes, you know. Not everyone is a talkative person. And being in communication with yourself is, you know, recognizing the strengths that you will need to run your business, and you know, working on them and building yourself, you know. You want to be able to build yourself. You want to be able to build yourself and build your brand in confidence. You want to know when you step out and you network with people, you don't have a short temper. You're not too flashy of emotion. Some people are so emotional they like to be heard. You know? Some people don't like rejection. Some people are jealous, you know, and you know, you really have to look at yourself and really make a commitment that being and having a business is what you want. Being and having and minding your business is what you want. Being and minding and having your business is what you want. That is what you want. And you wake up every day, you say, I am my business. I am Rick's carpet cleaning service, you know? Even when you don't have clients, like, got to step out on that faith. Take your business card everywhere that you go. Make sure that you're properly dressed to interact. Make sure you don't have the wrong crowd around you that would deter a potential client that's in your field. Like, it's real, you know? So, oh, it's getting back windy. I'm sitting right up under the sun and it feels so good. It's just windy outside today, but it feels good. It feels really good. And also, you know, being in communication with yourself means, you know, recognize your living situation and recognize whether or not your business would be a interruption. Whether your business is buying product in bulk and having to use your home place as storage, or having to use your home place as an office, or having to use your home place as some type of business meeting arrangements, whatever. Always be mindful that if you have other people, that are around you and, that are in your daily life, be mindful of if what you plan to do will affect those people. Of course, unless you live by yourself. So, number 3 rule of business: pump your determination, your dedication, and your motivation level to 1,000. Pump it all the way up. Pump it up, 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 1,000. So, let's face it, not all of us have friends. Not everyone has supporters. Not everyone is gifted the pleasure to grow in a home with hardworking parents or hardworking relatives that you get to see from scratch start a business. Some of us have parents that maybe started businesses later on in life, but what I'm saying is we don't really have first-hand knowledge into the pleasure of the hard work and the dedication and the motivation that really goes behind the business. So you have to make that determination and dedication and motivation. Make sure that everything you do, you stepping out, you motivated, you determined, and you are dedicated. This is what you do. These are your goals. At the beginning of your business plan, you'll make sure that you write down on your at the beginning of your business plan, make sure that you write down your goals before you do your business plan, because be smart about it. I mean, it's a marathon. Be smart about it. If you want to be rich, be strategic about your moves. Study other companies, what products they're selling, things of that nature. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't ask for people to postpone or delay starting a business. Just research as much as you can in the topic, the category that you want. So if you want to be just rich and you don't really care what you have to do, and you have 3 companies that are in the same annual worth scale or generating annual network scale, then you would study those businesses with those assignments, like certain titles or whatever, whether it's LLC or C Corp, whatever state that you're in, that you're incorporating in. Is your product gonna be sold domestically, internationally? So yeah, you gotta step into it with the proper determination, dedication, and motivation. Get that motivation and that dedication pumping. So number 4, and I wrote all this too. Trying to be perfect. Business 101. Number 4. This is mandatory. So first, you guys learned that the first thing that you need to do for your business is mind your business. The second thing that you guys learn is that you need to be in communication with yourself. Mind your business, be in communication with yourself, and pump your determination, dedication, and motivation level to 1,000. That's what you need to do to start a business. Like, it's not going to be easy. For some people it's easy because some people already are in the field where they do things and provide services. But like I said, your business is going to be a reflection of your effort. So that's what it is. Your business is going to be a reflection of your effort. You got to mind your business. Mind you are a business. Mind your business. Be in communication with yourself. And pump your determination, dedication, motivation to 1,000. You're going to need it in the next one. So the next one is number 4, Business 101. You need to create a dedicated space for your visions. And I'm not talking about a home office. That's whatever comes with your business. I'm not talking about that. After you mind your business, you communicate with yourself, you pump your determination, you're ready to get started. This is like the final preliminary round. This is like the grand finale that graduates you from those 3 things and this, and it actually launches you right into your business, because that's what you're gonna need. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're gonna need. So this is what's gonna graduate you, having this space. So while you're minding your business, while you are communicating with yourself, while you're motivating and building yourself, you are going to be taking notes. You are going to be organized. You are going to write down what it is you want. Write it down. Now, I'm not talking about $20,000. Not talking about that. I'm not talking about 20. I'm not talking about 100. I'm not talking about 1,000. Be realistic. You feel me? When I say be realistic, I'm saying be realistic to the point where I want to get life insurance. I'm talking about throughout your whole life, write down what it is that you want. Because there's always a goal. Because we all are promised death. Well, right now. We're not going into that, though. But we all promised that. And some things in this world that you want to do before you die. You could consider it a bucket list. If that'll show you. Write down what you want. Write down, you want to have kids. Those kids come with an expense. Write down you want to have kids. Write down, I want to go to school. This is when I want to start. This is when I want to finish. You don't have to write down dates. But you could write down, I want to take a 6-week, a 12-week, a 1-year, 3-year, 4-year, 5-year classes, whatever. I want this car. Write it down. Put the price. I want this business. Write it down. Put the details. The things that matter to you the most, you want to write down in brief. Why does it matter to you? You want to make like a little collection of sticky notes and visions of everything that it is that you want. It's almost like you chronologicalizing your mind, but you're not. You're just shifting through what's important to you. And we're going to knock them out piece by piece by piece. But that way, when you're doing business, see, once you mind your business and you become 100% your business and you're acting in your business, this only applies to those people. This doesn't apply to somebody that hasn't done the previous 3 steps. It doesn't apply to people who just, jumped straight in and was like, okay, let me dedicate my space. This is what I want. I want this. I want that. I want this. I want that. No. What is your end goal? Because everybody wants to end to a business. You don't want to work a business your whole life. You want to retire at some point. You put that in your vision space. You want to retire. And you don't have to just write these things down in sticky notes. Like, you could literally buy you a little figurine. Like, if you're at Dollar Tree, if you're at Big Lots or Walmart or wherever you are, buy you, like, say when they're selling the little garden gnomes and the little garden accessories, You buy yourself the little accessory. So say you want to retire in Jamaica, you might buy you a little Jamaican man and just put him in your vision room, put him in your vision table and things of that nature. And you visualize it. It reminds you. But you always want to be realistic. You know, if you want to go to Jamaica, make sure that, like I said, you're going to write down what it is that you want about Jamaica. Well, be realistic. I'm not talking about being imaginative. I want a $100,000 house. I want this house located in such and such. Once you be realistic and you can get a price range, then you know what type of business you want to jump into. So say this whole time you've been wanting to jump into a janitorial business. Say this whole time you've been wanting to jump into a Windex business. You've been wanting to jump into a leaf business. Like all this time you've been wanting to do these things because you just like it or you just so inspired. But once you see what you really want with a price tag on it, it'll make you move different. It'll make you do some shit that you didn't want to do it, but you did it anyway. And I ain't talking about selling your soul and nothing like that. But I'm talking about, blue collar jobs, operating those type of jobs, being certified, going to school, whatever, this, that, and the third. But yeah, like you could really still have your business, or your business could be buying businesses. Okay, I know y'all hear me. So, you want to have a dedicated space. You want to visualize with numbers that are realistic. Do not do numbers that are not realistic. Don't just say I want to go to Miami and leave it at that. You got to put I want to go to Miami. This is what I want from Miami. This is why I want to go to Miami. I want to go to Miami because I love the beach. So I'm going to go ahead and get a house by the beach. I'm going to get a house. This is why I love it. Be realistic though. So your work with this project should go deep. This vision board should not be some simple little bullshit. I went to Dollar Tree. I bought a board. I bought some sticky notes. You're going to put some effort into this. You're going to use like a whole pack of sticky notes for one thing. For Miami, you're going to use a whole pack of sticky notes. Because let's be realistic. That house that you want, you might have neighbors. Okay? Make sure that you have put in those notes, money for reserves, money for savings. Make sure that you've already mapped out that location just to get a geographical exit, just in case you got to bug out. You know what I'm saying? Be realistic. Check the weather. Check the past weather. Check crime rates. All that type of stuff. Don't put that stuff on your vision board, but use that to make your final determinations for what you really want. Because by the time you get through a list for a place that you think you want, by the time you do some research on it, you don't even want it no more. You just wanted it, but you don't even want it no more. So people got to do a little due diligence and, really trying to figure out what they want. Because, people will say they want something, they want this, they want that, and still cannot put the finger on what they truly want. It could be changed at the drop of a dime, maybe with the impression of money, maybe, whatever. Because by the time that you finish saying what you want, the objective of it all is by the time you finish saying what you want. This is what you want in life. This is before you die. This is everything that you want. Say you wanted a certain business like we talked about. Say you end up getting that business, right? What are you willing to do a business that's specifically for a higher pay grade to support the lifestyle that you want? Or would you just be willing to give up what you want to keep the business? The vision board is necessary. Because a lot of times the things that we want, do we really want it? Your options will change. It will make you look at yourself different. You thought you wanted this. You thought you wanted that. I told you that you could get it. I told you could get a business. I told you that you could have it. You were realistic. But the thing is, it's like once you really look in depth into it, it's not really what you wanted. You wasn't really the cabin that you wanted in Miami was not just worth you not being a cupcake baker. You may love to bake cupcakes. It's probably been your thing since you was 13. But it does not suffice your lifestyle unless you can allow it to. You just make sure that what you put, just make sure what you want, you anteing up. If you want these big things, be ready to own the business, own the business, own the business. You feel me? Strategize. Now that's if you want to work hard. That goes back to being dedicated. That's if you want to work hard. If you want to work hard. Or you could just go the other route. You could just get your money up, pay an advisor, get them to counsel you into an investment in a such and such amount of money investment, whatever. And you do it like that. You know, it's obstacles. It's ways around this shit. You know? It's ways around it. Okay. So, you want to make sure in your actual vision board, you're writing down your business options, business locations, comparing business locations, business options, whatever you want to start, whatever businesses that you want to start, you want to make sure you look up competitors. You want to make sure that you look up competitors. Let's see. Just anything, I guess, that would be available through like public record, you know. Especially like dealing with their public accounting records, release records. Me personally, I do use vision boards. I do vision boards. I don't really have a lot of space, so I don't do the knick-knack presentation where I can walk into a room and see all the little things that I want to do. I don't have enough room for that. So I just do the board, okay? And my board, you know, I got my board a little fancy, huh? Oh, it's fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? Nails done, hair done, everything did. Sorry. Oh, let me show y'all something real quick. Okay, break. So let me show y'all this real quick. The other day while I was meditating, I was informed to go ahead and do some hand exercises. Like, hands are really good for harnessing energy. They are the bomb.com. Rubbing your hands together and just having like a little beat with it, and like if you do it continuously, it really does pull a lot of power. Y'all see, I'm out here charging. Like, the sun is literally like on me, you know. It's on me right now. My nose was a little running. It's been windy outside. It has. I hate it for the people who are down in Texas. I just know that it's just a tragedy, that is just horrible, and I am so sorry that you guys are going through that. Definitely send out my heart and my warmest hugs for anyone who needs it. That's a very serious and tragic situation, so I definitely send some love out to Texas. But yeah, so besides that, back to the business. Yeah, so I use my vision boards and I use sticky notes. I love sticky notes. They are the bomb. I have sticky notes on my steering wheel. I have sticky notes on my dashboard. I have like reminding notes. I have notes everywhere. Like, I literally have notes everywhere. Sticky notes. Sticky notes are the bomb.com. I love a sticky note. Like, I think I'm gonna make something where I can just literally keep my sticky note at all times. It's man broken. Keep my sticky note at all times and beep, 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 beep. Like, that'll be so cool. I don't know if y'all seen the I don't know. I would love to get some of that new glue lash adhesive. It's in like a pen. and it's supposed to be like eyeliner and adhesive. Oh wow, that is so. And it's like a bedazzled pen. Like, it's beautiful. It's so shimmer and shine. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think it's very, very cute. So business 101, number 5, get your pre-business supplies. Before you jump directly into a business, you want to get your supplies. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Sorry, y'all. You want to get your supplies you want to get your supplies ready. I'm sorry, y'all. I had made a mistake. Okay, you guys. So yeah, number 5 is to get your pre-business supplies. Before you jump directly into a business, you want to get your supplies ready. The first thing you need is money. Yes, starting up a business is not free. You will need supplies and incorporation fees for your state and to incorporate your business if that's what you want to do. This is what I require, but you don't have to get it. You need pens, pencils, notebook paper, print paper, a pocket dictionary, a planner, paper clips, and a small backpack to keep it in. Me, I'm organized. I keep all my stuff in a backpack. My stuff is always, together, readily available. And I keep it together in a backpack. Second thing you're going to need is a phone number, a second phone or a second phone number. One thing that I find helpful is if you cannot get a second phone, a complete second phone, when you look for third-party apps, you are going to want to make sure that the number you're getting is a number that can be put in the 411 directory. You will not get a number like Google or whatever like that. You will not get a number that cannot be put in 411 directory. Period. Okay? Period. So make sure that you get a second phone number or a phone that can be put in the 411 directory. If you're going to be local, then use a local number. If you're going to be international, whatever, use a 1-800 number or toll free or whatever. You are going to get a computer or a laptop, or you're going to use your phone, PDA, tablet, whatever, to organize your interactions and to keep logs. You're going to need to keep a phone log. People that you talk to, people that you're in contact with. Oh, goodness. People that you're in